Hello and welcome, my uncontrollable urges to snap your fingers. It's SJB here, and I am with my squad here, my team of other YouTubers, the Bloons Tubers here, and we're all working together to be the best of the best. We're getting sweaty up in here. I am actually very sweaty because it's like 95 degrees out, but we're getting really sweaty in here. We're going to play with our 4 tickets today and hopefully earn 4 delicious tiles for you guys and have some fun doing it. So let's get started. Least cash, 4 of 58. And we get an extra empowered, I almost wanted to say extrema empowered, but extra empowered token over here, which is pretty cool. And our secret relics grow every day. Alrighty, so what we have to do is we have to use the least amount of cash possible to beat this map. So we have to beat round up to round 58, which means we do not have to fight camel leads, but that doesn't really matter because I'm going to build a tower that pops camel leads anyways. So realistically, our whole goal is just to have the most efficient way of popping the balloons. And to me, that means always stay away from super monkeys. In general, stay away from heli pilots. They're probably not going to be that helpful. And that leaves us with 3 other towers here that I think could maybe work out well for us. But believe it or not, I think there's only 2 that I really want to try to use. It's going to be risky because we only have 150 lives and all that stuff. But what I want to do is I want to go for a reasonable tack shooter here. I'm thinking like a tack sprayer with even fast shooting, maybe even an overdrive, depending on like how things are going and all that. And then my other tower that's going to pop all the camos and everything else is going to be a bottom path wizard up to 4th tier. Only thing I got to worry about is I don't remember exactly when camo purples come out, but I have to make sure that I've got this guy before camo purples. I think it's around 45 or so, which shouldn't be a problem. But this is going to be my Moab popper, this guy's going to be my balloon popper, and my cleanup popper, and I think that's going to be perfect for us. So it looks like round 31 we're going to be able to afford our unpopped army, and that is a guarantee of something that I want to get here. He is admittedly kind of in a stupid spot here with a wall of fire. Oh, the cleanup is really far in the back there, which I don't really like. I hope that this isn't a complete misposition. Because I don't know if you guys have been able to tell here, but I did not sell and rebuy this guy. I was on around like 13. I decided to restart because I did not like my wall of fire positioning. Over here just made no freaking sense. So I wanted to make sure you could reach like over here as well when the balloons kind of come in. It does seem like it is affecting it a little bit. So I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the worst existence in the entire history of the world. But I think what I want to do is I think I'm just going to go all the way through. I am going to get my overdrive for sure. Even though we are rocking it right now. That might not last forever, and I know my Moab popping power is going to be a little weak. We don't have to deal with BFBs, but we do have to deal with several Moabs, including, I believe, a double Moab somewhere in the late 50s. So let's just kind of see where this leads us and see if this is going to be enough. I think it will. You know, guys, I almost never actually stick with my strategy, but today is the day that I actually did. And it's going really, really, really well. The only issue for me is it's almost going too well so far. Because you can just throw these towers down and just kind of let them ride. You don't have to do anything. It's a little bit boring, I'd say, to do like the least amount of cash because you kind of just get set up. And it's like deflation. You kind of just watch the gameplay itself, right? But because I am doing so well, my only question is did I overkill it? Did I spend too much money? Is this score not good enough? Is someone just going to walk in and do an $11,300 play instead of an $11,305 play? And that's definitely possible. But I gotta say that I am very happy with my strategy overall, and I just don't know how I could cut down very much money. I could try to not go wall of fire and just instead go for a fireball. That might be a possibility, but I really think this guy's important, and I really think this guy for Moab popping power is pretty important as well. So still doing great. Not even really needing a lot of these random zombie balloons back here. But again, it's kind of like even a stretch to need these guys because it's kind of annoying. Yeah. I don't know. Just like this guy with a wall of fire would have been enough. It's a possibility, dude. The wall of fire is absolutely... Oh, there it is. I definitely need the zombie balloons. All right. Good to know. That is reassuring for me. Even though it's kind of weird and full cam detection, it's hard to get that with a sniper. The only other tower that I was thinking about would be a fully auto rifle with shrapnel shot. But even if I did that, you know, 400, 400, 3,500, another 4,250, plus this and this, I'd be coming up very, very close to $11,000 just with that sniper alone. Plus, getting him started would have been a little bit difficult, so I would have needed to pop down an extra tack shooter or something like that to kind of get him flowing in the game, first of all. Here we go, round 58, the final level. Only $11,000 spent. We have $38,000 saved up. I mean, that's pretty gosh darn good if you ask me. A lot of Moabs coming in here, some reinforced ceramics, but I don't see how we will not beat these guys. Graveyard is at max right now. And we do! We take down that delicious, delicious relic tile. Woo! Woo! So we get 150 monkey money for beating this. We get 35 of these, 20 of these, and we get this random little token thingy. I still don't know exactly what everything does, just to be straight with you guys. We'll have to figure out over time here. But I wanted to capture a lot of crap. All right, so I could do some like neutral tiles, but I think we're better off going for these big tiles here. So we got around 4 to 89. Oh my God, we get 20 of these, whatever these are, relic tile crap. All right, rounding up. Okay, the least amount of tiers. So we want to go for something really, really big and beefy. We don't want to go for a lot of random small crap. Okay, let's try it out. One of the hardest things about playing these is you kind of have to have a rough plan in mind when you start off this game. Because you're throwing in a ninja, and then throwing in a druid, and then throwing in something else. It's already getting you flowing in here, so you have to actually plan out what you think is going to be the best towers for you to build. Personally, I usually stay away from heli pilots because, well, I mean, I guess Apache Prime would be a pretty good tower. He's kind of good against everything. If we can get some sort of balloon popping power back here, I think we might be good with that. So maybe an Apache Prime, and we can get him cam detection too. And maybe like a spike factory of some sort. I don't know exactly which one I'd want to get, but probably all the way up to a 4th or a 5th tier. Either spike mines or perma-spike. Kind of have to figure that out on the fly. But to get this guy going, we cannot buy him right from the get-go. So that means we have to throw down at least a low-level tower to get us started in here. I think the best low-level tower for us to get is probably a druid rather than a ninja. So that's what we're going to do today, guys. Let's see if this will work out. Alright, so after some work, we were able to get a decent strategy flowing in here. We did a druid start. We lost about 38 lives, or 28 lives, kind of starting in here, but it wasn't that big of a deal, because now we got Heli pallet going. I don't have any lead pop power right now, so I do need to get this Razor Rotors for sure for round 28. Glad we're able to afford that. Whew. Otherwise, that would have been absolutely horrific. It really does feel like I'm doing a lot of tiers already, even though I only have 2 towers on the screen, and one of them's blank, you know? So I could sell this guy as well, but it does not affect our score, so it's better to just leave him on the screen. Just as far as alternative strategies go, one of the other things I was thinking about doing was some sort of Sky Shredder with Spy Plane. I do think I need that cam detection with some sort of Spike Factory, Perma-Spike, or Spike Mines. The reason why I say Spike Mines is because that would have saved me a tier and a 402, or just even a 400. Might have been powerful enough to keep me in the game, where I know that a Perma-Spike would have been necessary, not a 4th tier. So that's kind of where that comes into play here. The only other thing that I'm thinking about right now is the fact that I do have to save up a whopping $19,600. Based on my previous game of surviving and getting up to a whopping like $38,000 in a game, I think it's probably possible, but I still have to deal with Moab and a lot of random ceramics and stuff like that. I might have to actually micro this guy quite a bit instead of just leaving on pursuit. So unless we get really, really funky up in here, we should be good. But I might have to buy some other upgrades that I don't really want to, but if I do, it's definitely going to be some sort of Spike Factory, because I know I'm going to probably want to get that guy later. But ideally, what I can do is just afford an Apache Dart Chip, have him help me survive for a really, really long time, and then get an Apache Prime straight away. That would be delicious if we could make that happen. All right, we're about halfway there. We're definitely running into some issues, though. These balloons are getting pretty far. Even with like really good placement and me microing, balloons are getting pretty far in the map. I'm afraid for round 40. I don't know if it's going to be enough. And the worst part is if I have to leave, I believe that I start back on around 20. Have to replay from the entirety of round 20 to around 40, which would be absolutely, holy crap, we got regenning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. I might have to lose some lives on purpose here just to try to save my life. All right, all right, all right. All right, that was not great, but we survived. That's the main thing. Speed this up a little bit. We do have to micro this quite well. Ceramics on the inside here. 4 ceramics on the inside. Yeah, I mean, doable, but definitely difficult. All right, some choppage going through, and in the very back of the map here, we lose a few more lives, but we do survive. We still need another like $8,000 though, which is going to be tricky. I don't know if that's possible. I kind of want to like buy like a low-level druid just to like get him flowing in here, but I just don't think that's the right idea either. Problem is I'd have to basically sacrifice a lot of money to get a decent Spike Factory up in here to help me survive, which would be just upsetting as far as tiers go. All right, I'm just hoping for, now I do have a checkpoint at round 40, so that's definitely good. I can always reset there if I want to. And if I exit out in time, I actually don't have to pay any monkey money, which is really cool. There should be a good money level, around 43. But again, that's because there's a lot of balloons on the screen. So have to be very efficient with our Razor Rotoring and everything. Ceramics getting very far in the map here. And I don't know if we're going to survive this one, guys. This is going to be tricky. Ceramics in the very, very back of the map here already. All right, more ceramics getting to the very back. We're going to try it. because we're so close, you know? I mean, 84 lives actually didn't lose as many as I thought we would have, and 44 is actually not that bad of a round. I have learned that through these challenges, that 44 is not too bad. Just a crap ton of zebras. Definitely defendable. Really, it's the question of, can we defend round 45 here? Because I think if we can defend round 45, we're going to have enough money. I think. I hope. This seems to be the best place to put Razor Rotors, though, because it chops the rainbows down into blacks and zebras, and the blacks and zebras down into yellows, and then you just kind of have to deal with the random straggler balloons as time goes on here. But it doesn't last forever, obviously. All right. We're stuck in the corner down here. Luckily, there's just random pinks coming in now that these rainbows are gone. 84 lives to work with. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm ready to speed this up, and I think we're going to have the money for it. If not right now, in the middle of round 46, and as long as that happens, we should be fine. Unless something crazy comes out at the beginning of round 46, which I doubt it will. All right, yeah, this actually is kind of crazy. I don't like this at all. Crap. All right. Oh, no. No! I hate my life. I was like $200 freaking away, and I was just not in the right position at the beginning of round 46, and I think that caused me to lose. That is so upsetting. All right, we're back. It took me like 3 different tries, actually, to get back here to round 46 again, and I gotta hope that I can just plan this out a smidge better, and micro just a smidge better, maybe even selling my druid to buy this upgrade. So let's get going here. We're going to try to pop some of these guys and leave a small red balloon or something alive so that I can time my crap. Yeah, this is perfect. So now we get to time this up here. I'm actually going to click on this guy because if I sell him, I'll get an extra $280, which doesn't seem like much money, but it might be just enough money for what we need here, guys. Here we go. We're going to go one at a time, basically. I can't see perfectly, but I think we're doing a little better. I think it was... Oh, crap. I forgot how much money it was. That actually sucks. Maybe we could just defend them all. All right. Come on. All right. Holy crap. We're just going for it. Apache dart ship! Oh! I don't even know if I had to sell my druid to make that happen, but he wasn't doing much at this point either. This isn't a guarantee that we win either. This is just getting an Apache dart ship. So I'm going to leave him on pursuit for a while because I know for a fact we will be good for a long time. But I do not know how long we will survive for. The question is, can we save up a whopping $45,000 before round 89 to get this guy going? It's going to be tricky. Let's see what happens. So just to show you guys how this is going, this is round 54, which is one of the harder rounds in the game. And we did pretty good. And we have a pretty good amount of money here. You know, not quite the $45,000 that we need, but we're almost halfway there already. So I think we might be able to do this. The only problem round for me, I think, is going to be round 63. And if it is a problem, I have no idea what I want to do. There's not very many towers that I can use that are just cheap or low tier that'll actually keep me in the game here. Again, I'll be forced to go Spike Factory, I believe, and that's just a lot of tiers. I'd much rather survive with just an Apache Prime or something like that. The only good news is, I believe, if I survive until round 60, I can just leave and exit whenever I want and try to, like, figure out what I want to do there. So, having that every 20-round checkpoint is actually really nice. It's not as nice as having a single round checkpoint, but, you know, I think that's fair. I think that's really reasonably fair. It felt really lame that people could just leave and exit out 100 times on the exact same round, try it over and over again, right? All right, yeah, more than halfway there, about 20 grand left to go. And round 60, I don't think this is going to be a problem. So we'll wait till round 63. This is actually a pretty problematic round as well, 62, man. Reinforced Moabs are not good for an Apache dart ship, but it looks like we will barely take these guys down kind of right at the edge of the map here. Slow it down just to confirm. And round 63, so we're going to put this guy on follow mounts for a little while and just see if we can somehow be more efficient than just pursuit by chasing these guys. Kind of on top of ourselves and getting the Razor Rotors to act properly as well. It looks like, yes, not as horrific as it could have been, I suppose. Want to get back up on these ceramics as soon as they come out here. Don't forget that I believe the first two are either the same amount or like one blue different, but then there's more in the third bunch. So you definitely want to make sure for the third bunch you have everything kind of situated by that point. All right, here we go. Third bunch. And round 63 looks like it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Believe it or not, round 62. And 61 were actually more difficult, as ridiculous as that is. All right, we're going to continue to micro this guy because we're only $10,000 away. We're going to see if we can pull this off somehow magically. 3 reinforced mobs, definitely not good for us. So a lot of micro in the upcoming rounds here. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this looks scary. Getting them bundled up is always best because then your missiles do more damage, basically. So if you can, bundle things up. It's not a necessity, but it definitely helps you out a lot. $7,000 away. I'm looking at probably like 3 rounds, though, to get that $7,000. These are low money rounds. I'm guessing around 69 here, and there's a lot of mobs coming out, so it could be tricky. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of micro still in the boat for us to do here. With our own personal micro, we do fantastic. We need another $3,000 to make this happen, and I believe 69 will not be too bad for us. And I believe 70 won't be too bad for us, so I think it's going to happen. I don't want to get too full of myself, because I have had problems arise after I feel good about something, but getting down to the 1500s feels good. Unless, like, 6 BFBs come out all at the same time, we're definitely going to do this. And then, for a long time, or the rest of the game, I can just put him on pursuit and let him win the game for me. And here he is. Apache Prime, bro. Apache Prime. Go ahead, buddy. Win the game for me! Another 18 rounds to go. Let's do this. Checkpoint reached! Apache Prime is absolutely dominating right now, guys. It's beautiful. His main thing is he's really, really, really good against Moab-class balloons. He's alright against the balloons themselves. But he really does very, very well against these guys in particular. So you can tell what's going to happen here is he's going to pop each Moab one at a time if you leave him on pursuit. The slowest balloons will stay up at the top, and that's what makes him do such a good job. He ends up being a little bit struggle-licious if you end up deciding to get other things that will help pop the Moabs or something like that, and just kind of get too many balloons on the screen at the same time. So it's actually better if we just don't have anything else, just kind of let this guy ride. And I do believe he will be enough to survive all the way through round 89, because we do not have to fight DDTs, and that would be one of his weaknesses. Definitely tell this is not exactly easy, per se. The balloons are getting pretty reasonably far, but we've got a lot of time to work on them. So, yeah, 4 more rounds to go, guys. We could do this. This is a perfect example of how the Apache Prime is meant to work. Keep the biggest balloons in the back, slowly pop them, and normally 4s on my gods, which would be kind of horrific for a lot of people to deal with, ends up being pretty easy. It takes a little while to actually pop them all, because it's like a sort of a slow drain over time, but it still just works out really, really, really well. So, and you can tell when we start dealing with a lot of balloons, like a bunch of Moabs popping out at the same time, that's when we have our biggest problems. Though, 2s, oh my god, should be easy. I don't remember what comes out on 89. It's got to be easy enough for us. You know, if we popped all of these, there's no way it's going to be too beefy for us to handle. Nothing has even gotten, like, over here yet. So, clearly, Apache Prime was a correct choice. Ooh, this is the furthest they've gotten. Oh, yeah, that's the furthest they've gotten. And there's reinforced BFBs mixed in there, too. Oh, all of them are reinforced BFBs. Dang. All right, we're going to have to watch this closely. But again, he's doing the exact right things. Keeping the slowest balloons on the screen for longer. Allowing us more time to pop everything, and we do. With less than 10 tiers, we beat round 89, and that includes building the tower itself. It was basically 1 Apache Prime and a Druid to make this happen. Delicious. All right, what do we get for this, man? We get 150 monkey money, 35 of these, 20 of these, and we get this token. All right, I don't think anybody's going to beat that. That's got to be very difficult to beat. I'm calling it. It's my tile forever. I'm usually pretty bad at these, but I'm going to try it anyways, not believing in myself as much as possible. It's a race. A good thing is like, I don't really need to worry about saving every 20 rounds or anything like that. I could kind of just restart, because it only really takes you a few minutes to do it. But if you do beat it, you're going to use that ticket, so you're going to make sure you actually have your best score ready. On top of that, we have very limited supply of towers here. But it looks like a double dose of cannons with a village or something like that's probably going to be one of my best, loadouts here. And then figuring out where I want to go from there. But we got 75 rounds to deal with here, so this is going to be a pretty slow race overall, but hopefully not horrific. I usually push myself just a little bit too much, so we're going to just go for like a quick couple rounds in here. Cannon is absolutely horrific against all of these, and I think I got to go straight into a frag bombs. Dang, this is bad. This is really bad. I might have to do this way slower than I'm anticipating. Because we don't have any shield lives or anything. Oh, I'm definitely dead. I'm definitely dead. I'm making no money. None of the rounds are ending. Holy crap. This is going to be like a 6-7 minute race, I think. Yeah. All right. We couldn't even get to round 12 here with our cannon. And we don't have a lot of options to us either. You know what? I think we got to do an ice start, actually. Cannon's not going to work. We need to get a beefier cannon to make this happen. So good news is no ticket's going to be used. We can just restart whenever we want to. Does not affect us whatsoever. So let's go for an ice tower at the very beginning here. And we're going to get him up to an enhanced freeze, which has been nerfed, by the way. And we're going to get a larger radius in a second, which also, I believe, has been nerfed. Look at that. It's $175 instead of, I think, 100. So let's do that and see where we're at. I don't want to go too crazy, but I do want to kind of keep the balloons a-flowing at least. The nice thing is, if you can end a round, you get that $100 for ending the round. So every time you can just clean up all the balloons of a single round, your life is going to be very, very good. All right, larger radius is there. I think I'm going to stay away from refreeze, but I do have a second ice tower. Oh, I do not have a second ice tower that I can use. I have to go straight into cannons. All right. All right, kind of a slow play so far. We're going to get all that money all at once, I think, though. Here we go. Cannon is ready to go. Put him on close so he doesn't miss. And we got some decent stuff going for us. A lot of faster balloons are going to start sneaking through, though. We got to be careful with that. And regen balloons coming in here, too, which is like the exact opposite of what we normally want to get. But hopefully some rounds are going to be ending here. They're going to give us a lot of money. Here we go. Frag bombs is ready to go. I think once we get this cluster bombs, things will change in our favor. But dang! Look at all these fast balloons coming in here, man. And regen's coming in, too. I need the cluster bombs. Oh, yeah. Cluster bombs is up. That's going to change the game a lot in our favor. And I can go a few more rounds here, but I still do not have any black or... really don't have any zebra popping power. I have everything but zebra. All right, we're going to go bigger bombs. So I'm going to pop down, I believe it's either a Dartling gun or an engineer here. I have not decided yet. All right, here we go. Heavy bombs as well. I'm going to throw it on this guy for zebras. And we're just going to go for a cheap bottom path guy here. And I'm actually feeling all right for a little while. I can go reasonably quickly, I believe. Not all the way up to Moabs, but probably pretty close. And then I'm going to need a Dartling gun for Moabs. That's going to be my plan. And I think I'm going to go for a... Oh, I don't have good cam detection either. So we're going to get this guy going. I'm going to lock him in place for now. I'm going to go for a cam detector first. I'm going to go for powerful darts next. I'm going to unlock him because I got to pop these freaking camos before they overwhelm me. And a Moab's going to come out very, very soon here. We're going to have to figure out what we want to do for this guy because right now I definitely do not have the Moab popping power necessary. Let's lock him in place again. We're going to go for a Moab as soon as we see this buckshot. Boom. Buckshot time. And I think this buckshot's going to deal with the Moab. Buckshot, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And now that we can deal with the Moab, we're going to set a few more rounds. Pretty beefy amount, actually. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I've only got one cannon up, so we're going to get our second cannon going. I hope that this guy's going to be enough to kind of keep me in the game here. I don't have enough cam detection right now, so we're going to make sure everybody has cam detection. Boom and shazizzle. A few more rounds. Let's go. Oh, crap. We lost a bunch of lives there. Once we get our second recursive cluster, things will start to go our way a little better. Recursive cluster. We got more Dartling guns, so I think we're have to go for them. All right. We can go up to around 63, I believe. Get a second Dartling gun up. All right, that's a lot of balloons, though. Everything but round 63, basically. I'm relying on my cannons to do all the popping power, and I don't know if this is going to be enough for me. Come on, little cannons. Come on, little cannons. Oh, crap, we're losing lives all over the place. I need this guy. And he needs to be a target independent. Like stat. It's going, but it's going so bad. It's kind of ridiculous. Here we go, round 63 as well. And if we can take down round 63, we will be absolutely golden here. Holy crap, let's get a second one of these guys. Oh my god, the Blues are getting so close. Woo! And we got two of these guys. Let's put them on target independent as well. And actually, I'm feeling pretty juicy here. I think we're ready to go all the way up to 75. With our extra money, I guess I'll just get a random ability here. We'll get a Moab Shredder and a Spike Storm. And hopefully that will be enough to kind of clean up everything else in here. Oh, crap. There's still more balloons trying to sneak through. Come on, little cannons. It's all up to you, little cannons. Come on, little cannons. Take them down. 12 lives is what I've got. Oh, my God. It's so ridiculous. Spike Storm needs some time to come into play. We're going to throw an extra Dartling gun down here with any additional money I've got. No! We were so close! And that was so good for 4 minutes! Dang, and round 63 killed us. Are you kidding me? The big chunk of ceramics. Of course it would. Of course it would. I think I should upgrade my ice tower, man. Darn. All right, this one's going a little bit different. My major problem right now is definitely our Moab popping power, but I'm getting it up. Just taking a little bit of time here. I got my double ceramics up, or my double cannons up a little bit quicker here, and I did go for the exact same strategy, basically, because I really liked it. So the only... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I'm really relying on these guys here to, like, do all my cleanup, and we're just going to go all the way in. We're going deep. It's all in. I got a third Dartling gun here. We're going to throw this guy down as well, and we're going to leave him on the exact same thing that we've been dealing with. We got another Bloon Air Denial system. And this one I think I'm going to leave on target independent once I get it. But it's going to be a slow process. These two guys are locked in, basically shooting straight up over here, trying to stop the balloons as they come in. I'm hoping what they do is they slow down the ceramics, allowing my cannons to actually do most of the work here. Money's not coming in exactly all that quick at this point for some reason. Don't really understand why. But almost everything is out. And I believe even round 63 is already almost done at this point. There we go. Last Bloon Air Denial system. I'll put this guy on target independent. And boom! Hopefully that's it, guys. Round 75, I mean, it's going to be a little bit slow, 4.5 minutes or so, but that's not a terrible score. Well, it depends on when this is going to end, I guess. Gonna lock this guy back in place over here. I don't know which round is taking forever, but there's definitely one round that's just longer than the rest. Take him down, please. Come on. I don't need this to be 5 minutes long. You can tell I'm not a racer, though. I've never been a racer. I should stay away from the race tiles just entirely. I don't know what it is about races that just kind of aren't very good for me. And there we go. Oh, no, that's a level up there. But hey, we do it. All right. Whew, okay. Sub 5. I'll take it, man. And we got most of our pops with our cannons. Makes sense. It's actually kind of unreasonable. I thought these guys would have had more pops, even though they've been around for less long. We get some stuff here. 40 tokens for this guy, too. That's actually pretty ridiculous. But I am happy with that. I accept. I accept. And I jumped all the way over here to take this tile, too. So we're pretty far away from our base, I guess. We could also... Ooh, we can steal somebody... Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. It's not neutral yet. Can we just play it anyways? I don't know what that means. Like, why does something have to be neutral? Score degrades in 50 minutes. A neutral owner in 3 hours and 53 minutes. I don't know what that means yet. So, yeah. All right. Let's just do a regular tile. Something normal-ish. Alrighty, folks. Our last tile of the day is another least tiers tile. I suppose we can hopefully keep ourselves from crying. Keep ourselves forming any tears on this terrible tile. But I just don't know for sure it's going to be possible. But that's okay. We're going to work through our pain. No more tears. No more tears. I've only shed one so far. Let's try to keep these down to a minimum. So I thought that my best option would almost certainly be Monkey Aces, right? I mean, Monkey Aces are deliciously strong for what you're paying, for what kind of tiers you're getting. So I thought this guy would be my best option. They're expensive, which is exactly what you want, and you probably want to try to stay away from the cheaper stuff, like cannons, like subs, like ninjas, like druids, and then snipers, they're kind of in between. Reasonably expensive. But there's not very many 20,000, 30,000 type of upgrades. So now we have to decide, as far as Monkey Aces are concerned, which should we go for? An Operation Dark Storm, only 3240. I'd basically have to get a Sky Shredder to make that work, but I believe a Spectre is going to be the answer. I think if we just get one single Spectre, we could probably pop all the way through round 73, but I have to watch out for Moabs. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be able to survive through round 60, no problem. There's just a couple Moabs here and there. But then around 61, 62, 63, all that nonsense, that's where it can get really, really tricky. So I got to hope that can somehow work out for us. Now, in addition to that, I probably have to build something else that can pop lead balloons, because this guy's not going to be able to pop leads on round 28 and all that stuff. So definitely going to have to work this out a little bit. I can't decide if I want to just go for a regular old base cannon for all of my lead pop power until I get a Spectre, or if I want to just try for something a little bit beefier, like just going for a Flash Bomb Ninja. The Flash Bomb Ninja is most definitely safer, but that's all the way up to a 3rd tier here. So that's going to be 4 tiers on my Ninja, which isn't going to be that much of support here. And kind of like everything in the Monkey Ace over here. So, yeah, we're going to have to play it by ear. I think right now I'm thinking just a base cannon. I think just a base cannon, 1 tier instead of 3 is probably better, or 4 rather. And hopefully we can save up for our... Holy crap, this thing got ridiculously expensive. Dang, I knew they nerfed it, but dang! $3,000 for this guy? Used to be like $2,200. It might actually be difficult for us to afford this at all. But I think I have to try to get before round 28. I think I have to. Otherwise, I'm probably going to lose entirely. This is tricky. Yeah, we're definitely running into some issues already. We reached a checkpoint, so if we lose, we could restart here or just, like, reset if we're up for it. Getting another $1,000, though. Definitely tricky here. And I kind of placed my Monkey Ace not so it would be super duper efficient right now, but so it would be super duper efficient later on when I have my Spectre. You know, stay near the back of the map. All right, let's see if we can micro this guy out. He's actually going to go in the right spots here right when I need him to. Right near the edge of the map. We're going to reverse him. Still down to 50 lives at this point. Whew. Dang. I think he's affordable, but it's going to be close here for sure. Let's reverse that crap. Dang, it's so close. $40, $50. Oh, no, it's like $60. Holy crap. Good thing round 24 is actually easy, but we don't have any good cam detection. Here we go. We get Nevis targeting. Whew. All right, that is going to be a big change for us, but now we're down to 14 lives, so we cannot screw this up for pretty much the rest of the game. And I need to get my lead popping power here, which I think I'm going to go for my cannon. I think I'm going to throw him right here on close. I want to hit right here as much as possible, but if I can randomly hit over there or whatever, so be it. Okay, I lied. I do not want to put this guy on close. I want to put him on strong. I want to hit the lead balloons in particular. I noticed on round 28 we definitely had some issues with hitting the wrong stuff. So putting him on strong, definitely the important thing to do. We will not be able to afford a Spectre, though, until a lot later on in this game. And I'm worried about my mode popping power. I know I can't do it now that I look at it. I cannot do this at all, so I might have to do something ridiculous like go for a Mauler. I don't know what else I could get for low tiers that would keep me in the game here. And believe it or not, that might actually be helpful anyways, because getting a Spectre is still not that good against mobs. So I'm just going to do it. I know I hate myself for doing this, but I'm going to do it anyways. We're going to go for a Mauler, and I have to get my Spectre going. I think that's going to be the combo that'll be, hopefully, a game saver here. Alright, so this one's really making me angry. I tried a couple different things. This is my, I believe, 4th try. And the thing is like, I could beat it with 55 tiers if I want to. I know I could beat it, but it's really about keeping it to a minimum. So, this has been by far the hardest one that I've done so far, because they give you really weird towers. You know, sometimes they just make sense, sometimes they just don't. And right now, I'm in the this doesn't make much sense category. So, I'm going to try a different strategy. I basically tried a couple different things. I tried going straight for a Nevis targeting and just kind of like seeing if I could survive with him. That meant that I lacked lead popping power, and then even with a Moab Mauler, I lost because of balloons, which was weird, before the Moab, which was even weirder. So I was like, okay, that's kind of goofy, but all right. So the next thing I tried was I tried getting a Flash Bomb Ninja. In fact, I went all the way up to a Sticky Bomb Ninja with a Nevis targeting. Didn't have enough balloon popping power. I think I lost in around 43 or so. I wanted to see if it was going to work before I showed you guys, but I decided to do it anyways. And now where I'm stuck is I was thinking, well, there's one tower that I know that's really, really, really solid and probably would get me past and or through round 73. The only thing that he kind of struggles against is round 63 in itself is a sniper. But I believe they nerfed him as well, which kind of sucks because I don't know how powerful he is right now. But I was thinking about going for a 2, a 0, 2, 3, or 4, probably a 4. Sniper. He's really, really good against mobs, good against balloons, good against pretty much everything in the history of existence here. And once I get him going, I can actually put him on first, which is kind of sweet. But I don't have any lead popping power, so that means I still have to go for a random cannon. Put him on strong here. Oh, crap. Put him on first. Put him on first. Come on, come on, come on. Don't lose too many lives. Holy crap. That was terrible. Oh, I hate my life, dude. This thing is so annoying. It's just no matter what, they just really make you use a bunch of stupid crap. That's just kind of how it works. Dang. All right. And the worst part about all this is that my fully auto rifle will still not be able to pop leads like he used to do back in the day. So I still have to make sure that I have enough lead popping power either through my cannon, or what I was thinking about also going for a flash bomb. And I believe that this flash bomb will be pretty awesome in popping all the leads and a lot of extra balloon popping power. But in addition, I might even go up to a 4th tier and have him be my Moab popper as well. That'll be like a kind of decide as we go kind of situation. If I want to, you know, beating around 60, 73 over again won't be that big of a deal, so I'll do that. But it is adding more tiers to our thing. We're already at 11, which seems kind of absurd, because in the last game, I got to round, what, 89 with 11 tiers, but I just don't have the same tower loadout. I don't have the same map, and I don't have the same things that I can do. So sometimes you just got to make it work the best we can, and that's where I'm currently at. So we're going to go for our Flash Bomb Ninja first, and then hopefully save up for a fully auto rifle before around 40. And if we could do that, we could probably pop them up, no problem. It's close, but here it is, guys. Fully auto rifle. I'm sorry, my throat's bothering me right now. Fully auto rifle before round 40. Should be an easy Moab, but the problem now at this point is, can we beat all the way through round 73 with just this loadout right here? Or do we need to go bigger? Do we need to go beefier? This guy will be a Moab popper if I'm worried about Moab balloons, and I guess if I have to, I guess I'm going to go for some sort of just random 4th tier cannon. Whether it's a bottom path or a top path, doesn't really matter to me, but I'm probably just going to go 400 or 004, which I think the 400 will be more effective than the 004, and that's why I'm thinking about going for him. I do not want to get my cross path, though, because that is, again, adding an extra tier that I just cannot deal with right now. But I'm really just going to make sure that I get at least till round 60 here with these. I believe that that's going to be no problem. Oh, you know what else I can do? Instead of just going to, I think this 1-tier upgrade is probably the best thing for me to do. An Elite Defender. If I ever struggle, we're getting an Elite Defender. That's going to be how it goes. I think this is going to be more than enough lead pop power. I don't think we're going to need this guy. That's the answer. Elite Defender, if we start to struggle. Okay, got it. Nice. Problem solving. Alright, so we're getting to the point around 49 alone that we can barely survive with this guy alone, which is kind of crazy. He got nerfed hardcore somehow, and I don't know exactly how it changed. I know that he got nerfed. I don't remember what they did. So I know that I'm not going to make another 23 rounds if he's already trying to die on round 49, so we're at the very least going to get the Elite Defender here, and going to hope that this is just enough. We still have the ability to buy other things if we need to, but I'm really hoping that that's not necessary, and we just clean up the next 22 rounds so easily. Please, please, do that for me. 14 already feels like a bad score. Alright, here's our first real test, round 63. Big chunks of balloons. If I have to exit, I will exit, because that's just the way it is, but it looks like we do take them down. Delicious. I do have them on first, not on strong or anything like that. Second set is completed. Third set, going to be the most difficult set, obviously. And it looks like he's getting a little bit further, but we do take them down. Wonderful. That was the thing I was worried about the most. There's still some tough rounds ahead of us, but I'm feeling pretty juicy. I'm feeling all right. I don't know. This guy feels like he got nerfed hard, dude. I know that he falls off at round 81 plus. Whatever they did to nerf him here makes him just suck against soloing things nowadays. Dang, I cannot recommend this tower very much anymore. Not that he's horrible, but comparatively, he's not as good as he used to be, like, at all. Alright, now the question is, do we need to get the Sticky Bomb here or any other random towers? I think Sticky Bomb would be the best option for us, because it would be the popping power, but it will affect us in a somewhat negative way as well, because the bigger balloons will get popped faster. It means we don't kind of, like, cycle through like we did with the Apache dart ship and all that. Oh, this round kind of sucks. There's a bunch of reinforced leads, which normally wouldn't be that big of a deal, but this is my only lead popper, and he's got to do all the lead popping. So luckily he is stunning them in a reasonable way, and we will pop them all. Good. But definitely a little scarier than I wanted it to be. Still, I'm right at the edge, guys. They're getting far. They're getting all the way over here with Moab class balloons and all that. 4 more rounds to go now. This is a nice easy one at the very least. Easy-ish. Keeping it all down pat. All right. Couple Moabs in the end, no problem. We got them. Group them up. That's the way I like them, man. 4 Moabs, give me a break. 4 Moabs, give me a break. It sucks when they're... Oh, that's a lot of Moabs. Round 71. At least they're grouped. Kind of. This is going to be a tough one. It's all up to my sniper now. It's all up to my sniper. And yes, we get here. We still have a little bit more room to go. And now we got BFBs coming in. Oh, boy. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this guy in strong for a quick second. And let him go to work on these BFBs. Put it back to first. Okay. I probably didn't need to do anything fancy like that. This would have went fine. I was expecting more stuff, to be honest. Another big chunk of mobs, but again, a break in between. It's exactly what we like to see. Give me a big chunk, give me a break. Give me a big chunk, give me a break. Totally cool for that. Double BFB to finish it off. Ooh, some more mobs came out too. But I think we will take them down. A lot of balloons to take down, but again, grouped them up very nicely for us for our shrapnel shot to actually work through. And we did it with a 14 score. Okay, I mean, it wasn't bad. It would have been nice to have it be a little lower, but, you know, I feel like that was pretty tight. That was pretty tight. About the best that is possible. Maybe somebody could beat me on that. I'd like to see it. But, oh god, look at all these things getting changed, man. Captures all over the place. What the heck is going on? More stuff. We get this guy, and yeah, clearly the Bloons Tubers are owning right now. Sweaty deliciousness, guys. Sweaty deliciousness. We're all over the map. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you can clearly see everybody else is kind of fighting for their own little... Oh man, all their stuff just disappeared. That's kind of sad. Blue is not... Blue? Where's Blue? What happened to Blue, man? They used to have a lot of stuff, and they got nothing. Any which way, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you press that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.